Hello, everyone. We're a couple minutes early, so if you're already on here and you are going to want to set intentions with me in a few minutes, go ahead and grab a piece of paper and a pen. And in about 2 minutes, we'll fully get started. Maybe grab something to drink and just kind of get settled in. My hair is just unruly today. Here we go. We might be able to hear a little bit better with these on. And if you are hanging out and you cannot hear me, please let me know in the chat. And yeah. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. So we are gathering together today to talk about the Taurus new moon and to set intentions in this beautiful fixed earth energy. And with this live stream, what you can expect, we are going to talk a little bit about what the Taurus new moon entails. We're going to do a grounding meditation with a little bit of Reiki thrown in. And we are also going to write some intentions together. So if you have a pen and paper, that will be handy. And let's get started. So first of all, one of the books that I've been learning so much about the moon cycles and how it relates to personal growth are Jan Spiller's books, specifically this new moon astrology one. And I just wanted to read some of the tips that she has about setting intentions with the new moon, because a lot of them go against common teachings. And I think that's why we have a hard time actually manifesting things and bringing things into the physical world. So she suggests writing down your new moon wish list within 8 hours of the new moon. And that for this Taurus new moon, right now, the moon is exact. So you have about 8 hours if you want it to be really potent. But if you are wanting to stay in that Taurus energy, the moon stays in each time for about 2.5 days. So then she also suggests writing the wishes down by hand every month. And then she suggests writing no more than 10 wishes on any new moon, but definitely write more than one. And I know this is one area I was completely failing at, because when things weren't working for me, I was like, oh, well, maybe I need to just write one intention and focus on that. And then it was like I went backwards and nothing was going right. So when I got this book and she said, definitely write more than one intention every month, that, made something click. So I've been taking advantage of writing all 10 for the last several months. And I've actually been seeing things come into fruition. And it's been a really cool experience, especially when it's something that you can experiment and refine month after month. And then let's see, she says to date and keep your wish list. So at the top of the paper you have, go ahead and write the date for today so you can look back on it. And then also trust yourself and trust your intuition to know which wishes you are in line with and which wishes are going to be most powerful for you. And don't second guess yourself. And then also don't make wishes for other people. You can't control other people's energy. You can set wishes for how you interact with those people, but you can't control someone else's free will. And then let's see. I'm going to see if there's any more that would apply to what we're doing today. Yeah, just like a lot of affirmations about, believing in yourself and not staying stuck in the old habitual responses. Like if you're you're setting wishes for things to change, actually allow yourself to be in that new energy and allow things to change. And if you're not feeling completely comfortable with a wish, even if it makes sense logically, don't go with that wish. So that is just some of the tips. I highly recommend picking this book up. It goes into so much more detail, but I just wanted to do a little bit that will help us here and not, rip off the entire book, because I very much suggest you getting your own copy of that if you're able to. All right, so let me see. I have some notes so that way I stay on track and this doesn't go on super long, because I like watching things that are short and concise and get to the point. So that's what I'm really trying to do with this. And, this is our first new moon live stream. And so it's probably going to evolve over time. And, I just welcome any feedback for it. But I want to, keep it to stuff that's just pertinent for this new moon and for our spiritual growth overall, because I don't want to waste your time. And I love watching videos from other people that really get to the point and help me with the transformation. So that's my intention for this video for you. All right, so let's see. Taurus is all about connecting to earthly pleasures and, really being present in our bodies and just really reaffirming our self-worth and seeing the beauty that's in all things. So this is the day that if you have pretty cups that you don't use often enough, use them today. Take advantage of this beautiful energy. And if you can get outside and see the plants blooming, if you're in the northern hemisphere, you can see these signs of, we're kind of like in the middle of spring and almost summer. So just enjoy that and see things for what they are and notice the beauty in them. There's so many parts of the yearly cycle that are really, really deep and heavy inner work. But Taurus, even though it's grounding energy, it's about self-worth and beauty and just being present in these bodies that we've been given. So take advantage of that energy, let yourself feel good. So before we write our intentions, let's do a meditation for grounding that has some Reiki energy in it. So go ahead and get into a comfortable position. And then gently close your eyes. And take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Wiggle your arms and legs just ever so slightly, just enough to be aware of them. And then imagine that roots have begun to grow from your body. Notice that the roots seem to be coming from every place that you're touching a surface. And keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. The roots continue to grow, becoming thicker and thicker, extending into the surface of the earth. The roots easily glide through the floor, through the soil, and into the various layers of our beautiful, beautiful planet. As you envision this, keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Notice that you are fully connected to the earth, to your power, to your body, and to this present moment. If you would like to receive Reiki healing energy now, place your hands upwards on your lap like this. And just allow this healing Reiki energy to come to you, trusting that it reaches all the parts of your energy it's meant to. Allow it to up-level your belief in yourself. Allow it to help you see the beauty within you. We'll pause here for a few seconds to allow you to receive. Take another deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Know that you are loved, you are supported, you are power, you are connected. So go ahead and take another deep breath. And when you're ready, go ahead and slowly open your eyes. Okay, and then if you want to go ahead and grab your pen and paper, we will write some intentions together. And if you're watching this after the live stream, that's completely fine. Just follow along with it. It's my intention that whoever's watching this is watching it at the right time and will get exactly what you need from it. Okay, so one other thing in this book that I love, she has a section on what to wish for during each sign that the moon is in. And so for Taurus, there's money, sensual pleasure, contentment, perseverance, patience, self-worth, and releasing stubbornness. So those are all great things like beauty, money, abundance, and, being in the flow and releasing that stubbornness. All right, so get your pen and paper, and we'll just do this for about 2 or 3 minutes, and I'll read a couple of suggestions that she has in here for those topics. There's so many of them, though, so I'm just going to pick and choose a few from a couple categories. Okay, so let's see. So for money, there is, I want to easily find myself creating financial independence in a happy way. And then let's see. I want to find myself enjoying and appreciating the tastes, smells, and textures of the foods I eat. Like, that's such a great affirmation that we can bring into our lives. And then I want to easily find myself taking the time to build solid foundations that I can depend upon in every area of my life. This one is a great reminder for one thing that I want to be focusing on. Like, for some reason in the last year, I've had a hard time with bringing projects to a close. So I have so many courses that I've started, and some of them are actually almost completely done. I just have a few videos to record and then edit everything. And I haven't been sticking with it. So one of my intentions is going to be around completing things and seeing things to their end, so I don't have all these loose ends, because I have this content that could be out in the world and helping you, and it's just sitting, collecting dust. So that's going to be one of my intentions. So I'm going to write down my intentions while you're writing down yours, and then we'll come together in about 2 minutes or so. All right, so if you didn't finish writing all the intentions that you want to write out, that's completely fine. We still have almost 8 hours when the moon is at its most potent for the new moon cycle and for setting intentions. So I just want to finish up here, and I am hoping to do a full moon healing and releasing live stream every month and a new moon intention setting live stream every month to serve as kind of a guidepost for my own practice and to help you with adding that structure and remembering to check in those 2 times of the month, because when we can do that, it really adds these kind of these checkpoints to our practice and helps us to go inward at this time as a reminder of what we're wanting to intend and what we're wanting to bring into our lives, because it's really easy for a few months to go by without checking in at these different points. And the moon provides just such a beautiful example of a cycle that we can tap into so easily. And if you miss it one month, it's going to be there the next month. And that's what I really love about it. So when we get closer to the next full moon, which is on May 26th, I will post exactly what day and time I'll be going live. And if you want to go further with this new moon, you can check out the guide that's linked in the description. It is it's a pretty detailed guide. It goes by house. So if you are familiar with your birth chart and you know your birth time, you can see exactly where this new moon is hitting on your birth chart and what area of your life it's activating. Then there's also some journal questions that are specifically tied to the energy of this new moon. So you can really do some inner work and like connect with the cycles and the energy that we're currently in to kind of make that practice a little more powerful. So I will see you on the next live, and I thank you so much for joining me. Bye.